Da 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 da. Welcome to another episode on the Block Hermit server. Playing some Minecraft again in Region Fjord. How are you guys doing today? Got a bunch of things to show you that I've been working on these last several days, last several weeks, because you know I only post every couple weeks. This is my second time recording this video because, of course, the first time it didn't record. Life. So, I've been working on this is the Lighthouse Keeper's house. Lighthouse Keeper house. And so I've added some gardens to this. Fun little thing. These are ferns, and I've had to go and get these from a taiga biome. Make a nice little bush. Much better than, say, like the grass here. So I've added a whole bunch of garden type stuff around here. Also to protect me from mobs coming in and killing me, because that was happening constantly. Nice little overlook area kind of here too. Overlooking all of the fjord waters, which I didn't realize were not as extensive and probably didn't actually warrant this whole lighthouse, but whatever. And I have finished the interior, or majority of the interior, in case I want to come back. Couple little details. I've added this armor stands, obviously, but they make a nice little coat rack. What you have to do, though, is you have to actually place one and then drop the other one on top. Nice little trick you can do. It looks nice. It's a nice little look. Couple little things we've collected here and are showing off, for like our nautilus shells, our fossils. Again, we're using the armor stands to go and hold up this table here. A couple little details with that, with a couple little cups, that kind of stuff, bowls. I've got a little furnace here. Odd little thing I didn't know. Did you know that if you have half slab, you can put an item frame on underneath a half slab? Who'd have thought that's a thing? But that's a thing. I think this I showed you guys before. I've added a little bit of carpet here, white carpet, to kind of look like I was making, say, a loaf of bread or something like that. And then over here, I've added a freezer area or cold room area. And so we've got some meats hanging. I've used a couple different kinds of ice to kind of make it, I don't know, just kind of mix up the texture. And we've got straw here. Straw used to be used as an insulator back in the day, so I've got straw, and we have straw strewn across the ground, and then we've got some meat hanging here, and the meat is of course dripping some blood, some nice dry aged beef, yum, and we've got all sorts of meats and stuff in here hanging. If we go out here, we've got a little garden area, which apparently that's left over. Never know what I leave over here. So a nice little garden, which is kind of worked into the hillside. As I said, the whole thing is trying to make this seem realistic, and so we've added some wood to actually build this up into nice little garden frames. And if we go up to the next floor, we have kind of our living quarters up here. Or working quarters. This is our working quarters here. That's a trash can, obviously. And then we have some items and item frames. I love how like the crafting table is sitting there in an item frame. Looks like a little cute little box. So awesome. You can do this kind of similar things with like, green wool or that kind of thing. And so we've got a map of the area. So if he has a compass, he can figure out where his ships are that he's seeing or something like that. This is the mantle. We talked about this before. I think this looks nice, especially with everything around it. Turns out very cool. And then this is the sleeping quarters. So we got some chests to put your clothes in, and we've got an armoire, or whatever we want to call it, to go and put your cloaks and your clothes in. This had to use the trick where I had to go and push the armor stands in here to go and get these at the right spots. Again, it's all about detail. So here, like the beams are made out of the fence gates. It has more of a horizontalness to it than say the fence posts do. Other little details, again, sticking to being realistic. So in an old house, if you had, say, the fireplace downstairs, you would want to get that heat upstairs. So I've got register covers to go and let the heat travel up to the second floor from right there. Nice little way of keeping your second floor area heated. Moving on, kind of show you what some of the other people have done here on the Block Hermit server on the area of in my region in Fjord in the last few weeks to maybe a month. It's night. Death, I'm sure, is upon us. I also built a cute little cemetery over here, which, again, trying to make this Christian, so these are not crosses, these are T's, just to be different. And then I changed my bridge a little bit here. We added wall blocks on the side, which I love that you can go and do, say, like the cobblestone, not just cobblestone wall, but like the stone brick wall. And I mixed that with some andesite to kind of give it a different texture. Captain Maxine built this little house over here, which is adorable. The interior hasn't been done, but the exterior is done, and it looks really cute. I added a little garden out front to it. Simple. And then we got a little garden out here that I added to it. And Derpstar added this, which I don't know if I can say it's medieval, or, I mean, it's kind of rustic. It maybe feels like 1920s rustic? It wasn't exactly what I was going for here, Derp. I don't know what to tell you. So there's that, and then somebody built a little igloo here, which is cute. And from here, we're going to take you over to the Christmas tree, which I know somebody's going to shoot me up here or something, but we have our Christmas tree, which looks amazing. Aside from the star doesn't look great. You know, with the things poking out the side of it, it's almost like an Elder Guardian. I don't know. Maybe that's sort of a thing? I don't know. But I don't know about how your Christmas trees go, but mine have got all sorts of like random things on them. So we've got some cake up there and some slime blocks and all sorts of random fun stuff to hang off your Christmas tree. That's kind of how mine is. You know, we got all sorts of random little trains and stuff hanging off of there. And then we got our lights, which, in case you didn't know, you can't hang... Aha! There you are. I know I heard you. You can't hang lanterns off of leaves, which is odd. So you have to hang it off something else. And like, say, most anything else, it's going to have a connected texture. But the end rods do not. So it kind of looks like a nice little string hanging off there. That's a nice look. And then we've got a train going around here with Sir Pigs-a-Lot here. And we've got our little control box. And we've got some miniature crossing guards. And we've got our little buildings, another crossing guard, and some little miniature trees. It's cute. Well, it is be cute. I kind of decorated this a little bit, you know, with the berry bushes. I love the berry bushes. They have an amazing look to them. It definitely looks more bushy and real than pretty much anything, aside from maybe the ferns. The ferns also have a nice look. Going through our town center, past our region pole, we will go down to the Venetian village, which, wow, I can't believe they're trying to shoot me from all the way there. Here's our first Venetian house. I wanted to try something different. As I said, the Venetian houses tend to be very colorful. I talked about this last time. And I want to try something different with the windows. So instead here, I went and made them a little bit bigger. And then I added the quartz to kind of accent them. And then I added banners, which look like draperies, which is amazing. So that's pretty much that. That's all I'm going to have there. I'm going to have answer some of these guys' questions because they apparently don't know what's going on. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. And I'm going to die. Yep.